A distinction of the PGA Championship is the PGA of America inviting the top 20 finishers from the PGA Professional National Championship to compete here at the PGA Championship. And one of those top 20 finishers last month is Craig Hocknull, who is playing in the PGA Championship for the second consecutive year. He is the director of instruction at Hocknull Golf Club. He's also a professional trick shot artist. The 44-year-old, born in New Guinea, lived in Australia and made his way to the United States. And he's made his way to our set here at Bethpage. Craig, good to see you. Yeah, congratulations on making the field here for the PGA Championship. How would you describe your journey from New Guinea, Australia, to the United States through the PGA?
Yeah, I mean, the common thread is obviously golf. I mean, the game of golf. I guess when I was a little tacker growing up in Australia, my wee granny from Scotland said, here, take a plastic club. You're of Scottish descent. You're going to play golf. And so whacking that little plastic ball with plastic clubs just kind of paved the way, I guess, you know, for me, all the way from Papua New Guinea to Australia, growing up in the junior golf system there, and then getting a scholarship to Jackson State University in Mississippi. So now I'm here.
I noticed your hat. You have some autographs, and they seem unique. What's the story there? Yes.
So last year at Belle Reve, my son gave me the idea to collect autographs from all the kids when I signed their memorabilia. So I would sign a flag, and then I would say, hey, can you sign my hat for me? And so it's been great ever since. The kids love it. The families are doing selfies with me. They think it's really cool.
That's awesome to hear. You're playing, like I mentioned, in your second PGA Championship, and you're rubbing elbows with the greatest players in the game, 101 of the 102 in the official world golf ranking in the field here. Besides that, you're also experiencing the great amenities here at Bethpage. You get to go into the Callaway equipment truck. What is this experience like for you?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, like I was just saying, as a little tacker to now, that's the dream. You know, I'm a club pro, and I teach, and I serve the members, and I do trick shot shows, and I do club repair and re-gripping and all that kind of stuff at Glenwild. But to get here and get inside the ropes and go over to the Callaway truck, and we were joking, I said, I'm going to have 7 and 7, 7 head covers and 7 others, because this is a beast of a golf course. So, and it's been great. The PGA has treated us so wonderfully, and they treat us with great respect. We had our traditional picture this morning, which is just fun to have everybody out there. So it's awesome to be a PGA member and to experience this. It's really what everybody dreams of, I think, as a kid. So it's cool to see those dreams come true. You mentioned the golf course. What challenges will this black course present to the players? Yeah, I mean, for me, you hit it in the rough, and you got to play out sideways. You've got, it's almost like a penalty, because all of the surrounds, or a lot of the surrounds, are covered with bunkers and rough. So it's not like you can take a lash at it and run it up 20 yards short of the green and chip it on. You're considering laying up to maybe 100 yards short of a par 4 green. And so I think that's really the challenge. Is then you've got to get up and down from 100 yards uphill from a sloping lie versus pounding it up around the green and trying to get up and down. So I think that's going to be a big challenge. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. You're going to go off at 222 off the 10th tee on Thursday. It's not an easy hole to start on. No, it's not. Played it for the first time yesterday, and it's long. But we wish you all the best, and thanks again for spending some time. And thanks for giving back to the kids. That's a really cool thing. Yeah, absolutely. It helps them, makes them feel special. Thank you for having me. You got it, Craig Hocknull.
Yeah, we're here with Craig Hocknull. Craig, you're one of the most fascinating characters in this championship. Great teacher, an inventor, trick shot artist, so much knowledge about how the body works. How important to get the most out of your teaching is intellectual curiosity? Oh, a ton of it. I mean, a lot of my students are also golf high IQ is what I would say. So a lot of people that I work with really want to dig deep and understand more about it. So for me, when I'm really helping my students, I have to assess them first. Do you want it to be really simple, or do you want to get a little bit more complex? And so with all that being said, for you in particular, with all of this knowledge, how do you then simplify it to take it to the golf course? Yeah, I mean, it can be challenging. I mean, especially you're standing over a shot, getting ready to hit it. You've checked your wind, you've picked your club, and right now my ball went a little bit long, but over the ball, I'm just trying to make it look easy. And so for me, keeping my simple recipe, my simple routine, and then trying to execute, that's all I can do. I like the message. Keep it simple. We'll see if you can get that one up and down. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, yes, and we're going to finish off my part in this event with something rather special. I've got Craig Hocknull's joined me. He's the owner of Sabre Golf Products, owner and inventor from the Southwest section, but he's a bit of a trick shot artist, apparently. Is this true?
This is true. This is true. I'm originally from Australia, so throw the Aussie accent on. Do the Outback Golf Show for you.
Well, let's see, you kangaroo. What have you got for us in the way of trick shots?
Well, you played a little cricket.
I did.
You said you'd bowl me a googly, so this is a cricket, you know, like a cricket shot. Like that. Just drop it off the deck. Pop up, you can catch that one. And maybe sometimes just hit them right out of midair. Here we go.
I assure you, we had no warm-up.
That was a good one.
I could try this, but would be here till Friday. So it's a good job I didn't. Craig, your thoughts on the championship this week?
You know, I was really impressed with the property. I mean, for this to be our PGA Village home property, and the course conditions were great. The course was set up difficult, challenging. The wind made it that much more challenging, so it's been great so far.
And I just want to circle back to trick shots. How did you get into trick shots, and do you think that some of these drills, perhaps not at the sophisticated level you have, but perhaps standing on one leg and hitting balls, something like that, does it have benefit for people learning to play golf?
Yeah, absolutely. If you got viewers that are watching, this is my favorite simple trick shot right here, is hitting off your knees, right? So junior golfers a lot of times get active with the legs. If they sit on their knees, I teach them just to work on good hand speed.
Yes, which that's certainly how you look like Ian Woosnam.
Yeah.
Oh, you stood up again. Listen, Craig, thank you so much for joining us. I will be practicing those trick shots, but I won't be going on the air with them anytime soon.
Yeah.
So continued success with everything you're doing, and back to you.
I just want to transition to another really interesting story we've been following earlier this week surrounding a 43-year-old from Australia, Craig Hocknull. He's one of the 20 PGA of America club pros taking part in this tournament. He's currently second among them after a really exciting and really impressive round one. 72 for him, 2 over par, but it's his life story as he plays in his first career major that really caught my attention. He actually was born in Papua New Guinea. He grew up in the city of Darwin in Australia after his family moved there, spending much time in the Outback as well. And he was telling me that he was actually, through a family connection, initiated into an Aboriginal tribe, learning a very powerful life lesson in the process. Take a listen.
It's a very humbling experience. You know, I look back at it now with great honor. It was something that, as a little kid, you know, I got to spearfish and hunt and do some walkabout type training, you know, learn how to look for witchetty grubs and which plants were poisonous and which fruits you could eat and that kind of stuff. Looking back at that is, it was an amazing experience at the time, and I really feel like it helped grow me as a person now, and it has really helped me be a father and a good husband and a great professional.
Really inspiring to spend some time with Craig. We wish him well, of course, for round 2 and maybe beyond. Who knows? Back to you, Amanda.
Yeah, thanks very much, Patrick. Rightly, it seems, described in one article as the most interesting man in the US PGA Championship field. Fascinating backstory.
Welcome back. There are over 29,000 PGA professionals around the country, 20 of them in the field here at the PGA. And here's one of them doing what he does best, teaching you how to play better golf.
Hi, my name is Craig Hocknull, PGA Golf Professional. I'm here at the 100th PGA Championship in St. Louis, Missouri. I represent Sabre Golf and Glenwild Golf Club. I'm going to demonstrate for you how to transition from being a great baseball player to a great golfer. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is kind of how the knuckles operate in a batting motion. When you're playing baseball, you're instructed to keep your knuckles, your hitting knuckles, facing the pitcher. You're making this motion. In the golf swing, it's different. When you come through, you actually want your knuckles to rotate down to the ground. So as a coach, I work with a lot of baseball players transitioning to golf. And with my juniors, I like to do this trick shot. My son JC is going to throw some balls I'm going to hit them out of the air for you. Go ahead, JC. Okay. As I'm working on hitting a baseball, my knuckles are going in this direction. I'm going to now demonstrate that same shot using a golf club. As you're working with your junior golfers on transitioning from baseball to golf, this is a fun exercise. Just remember, baseball, knuckles toward the target. Golf, remember, knuckles down. So I'll demonstrate my regular golf swing for you. I hope this tip helps you transition from being a great baseball player to a great golfer.
You know, I've seen Craig on YouTube with some of those trick shots. He's really good at that. And look, just 2 over today in his opening round with a 72.
G'day, Craig Hocknull, trick shot professional. Enjoy the show. The life of a trick shot professional is someone who goes out and entertains. So there's all kinds of clubs that I hit. This one here is the one I'll be hitting in a minute. You know, it's a full-on show with jokes. What I've got here is a pocket 6-iron. You know, this one, I grew up playing cricket, Aussie rules football. Didn't have much use for baseball. No worries. And lots of trick shots that I do. Puts it between his legs, all kinds of cool stuff. So this is the draw part of the shaft. This is the fade part of the shaft. So this club obviously goes dead straight. There it goes, no worries, mate. It's a great gig. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna juggle it up and hit it out of the air with my titanium driver. Yeah, I love it. You know what, that's one of the main things with my show. I love to interact with the crowd. I'll bring them out and have them, you know, roll balls to me out of tube. I'll have them throw balls at me so I can hit them out of midair. And I'll actually bring them out and occasionally even tee one up on them. Any golf professional would love to be able to play on the PGA Tour. You know, and I'll still try my, you know, shots at it. I figure I'm just kind of like Mr. Golf. You know, I get to do everything golf. I get to teach, I get to play, I get to do trick shot shows. You know, anything you can think of in golf. Very, very small club face. You know, that's what I'm here to entertain with. It's no worries, right? So that's kind of the bottom line golf for me, is just using my God-given skills really to just make an impact on the game and help people to enjoy golf.
With the PGA of America, there are endless possibilities in every golf journey. Here's a look at one golf journey.
My journey in golf began when I was a little kid. Growing up in Australia, I had a great Australian PGA member who actually at the age of 12 brought me into his golf shop and had me buffing and grinding wedges. So it was at an early age that I was interacting very closely with my PGA members and instructors. After coming to America on a golf scholarship, I graduated, but I just knew I really wasn't going to be utilizing that degree. I was going to go be a PGA member. And it wasn't long after that I had an opportunity to be an assistant professional, become a full-time teacher, and then a director of instruction of my own academy. Now I'm manufacturing extremely high-quality equipment that's able to be customized, but at the heart of it, I'm serving people still. So that's how my journey went from the passionate part to a business. For me as a PGA member, it really is a dream come true. It's something that I set out on a path to accomplish, but really it was fun. I don't feel like I've ever worked a full day in my life. There are so many opportunities as a PGA member. You really have to reinvent yourself. You really have to stay passionate all the way from the green grass where we all started playing the game of golf to indoor simulation. And I love inventing products, whether they're training aids or putters. The number of opportunities for a PGA member is truly limitless. I'm extremely proud to be a PGA professional. The mentorship that I was able to receive has just been fantastic, and I now get to lead and be involved in helping others achieve their dreams as well. I'm Craig Hocknull, Director of Instruction at Sabre Golf, and I turned my passion into a profession.
Wherever your golf journey is headed, let's get you there.